a live stream. This is obviously live. We will not be doing much talking to you guys per se. We want to get something out there. With Derek's Dive Recovery and ChaosDivers as a team, we searched, how many locations did we search in Chicago?
In total?
Yeah, well, four Hiep.
12 to 15. Nobody knows who you're talking about.
Oh, well, you're right. As of was it yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
As of yesterday, Hiep has been brought home. I'll let Lindsay let you guys know about all the information on what Naperville Police Department has put out. But I just want you guys to know that with us searching, me, Lindsay, and Derek from Derek's Dive Recovery, we cleared like 15 to 20 ponds. In the process, we're going to share it with you. Lindsay's going to explain it better than I can. I just wanted to get this out there so you guys know that it wasn't us, but that Hiep has been brought home. So go ahead.
So it was about, I believe about 4 weeks ago now, we brought you guys the news that we had located someone in a pond behind Target in Hodgkins, Illinois. That was not the person that we were searching for. The person that we were searching for was a young man named Hiep. Hiep went missing in 2003. From our understanding, he left his home in Berwyn, Illinois that morning. He did leave a little bit late. This was on December 15th of 2003. He left a little bit later than normal, and he never showed up to his job in Woodridge, Illinois. So in that process, we started in Woodridge where his job was at. He had been working there for about 2 weeks. So we searched in that area, and then we were making our way back to Berwyn. In that process is when we located the vehicle and the remains of the other person who, again, we're still waiting on that identification process to take place. And then once that happens, we will bring that to you. But we were there searching for Hiep. Hiep was in his very early 20s when he disappeared. Just about 45 minutes ago, I had one of the detectives that we've been working with up in that area reached out to me and sent me a screenshot of Naperville Police Department's Facebook page. So I'm gonna just kind of quickly go over that so I don't misconstrue any information or anything. On Thursday, September 25th, just before 11 a.m., divers of the Naperville Fire Department were conducting training exercises in Lake Osborne. Lake Osborne is in the Naperville area. It's located, I believe, right behind one of the police departments or fire stations or some kind of first responder location. Lake Osborne's located right behind it. They were on the southwest portion of the lake conducting these dive exercises, and at that time they located a vehicle. The Naperville police officers, detectives, and the crime scene technicians were called to the scene to assist with the recovery. At about 3:40, the vehicle was removed, and at that time it was identified as a 1992 Nissan Maxima, which is what Hiep was missing in. They were able to get a license plate off of that car once it was removed from the water. They realized that once it was removed, that it was a Nissan that matched Hiep's, and then the license plate came back to Hiep's vehicle. Obviously, this was an ongoing investigation with the Berwyn Police Department since his disappearance in 2003. Once the vehicle was removed from the water, human remains were located inside, suspected human remains were located inside the vehicle. The DuPage County coroner is the one who's going to take over that process of making that identification and that confirmation. But at this time, it is believed to be Hiep. Naperville will be leading the investigation, or the investigation because it was found in their jurisdiction. From what I understand, divers did go back into the water today just to check for any additional evidence. I'm not sure the condition of the vehicle when it came out. I'm not sure, when we're on scene, we typically know, are the windows up or the windows down? Is the windshield busted out? That kind of thing. So I'm unsure, how that vehicle came out of the water. So go ahead.
I do know that they airbagged all 4 tires. So in my opinion, either it was upside down or it was upright and they wanted to be able to lift it straight up. So.
Well, I'm assuming with the fact that divers went back into the water today that a window or something may have been down or the windshield may have busted. I do not know how deep that lake is. We don't know anything about Lake Osborne. I think Jacob and I both agree that Hiep was ready to come home, but he needed to help us locate the other person first, especially because from what we understand, the remains that we located in Hodgkins, no one was really even aware that that was a missing persons case, let alone with a vehicle, anything like that. So
believe in the higher power.
I don't believe in coincidences. I'll say that. We believe that, Hiep was ready to come home, but he needed to help do this first, especially with it being such a short time. Now, Lake Osborne is about 20 to 30 minutes past Woodridge. So if Hiep left Berwyn, he should have stopped in Woodridge, but for some reason he continued on to Lake Osborne. Again, it's about 20 to 30 minutes past where he should have been. So our focus when we were there searching for Hiep up in the Chicago area was between Woodridge and Berwyn. We had not yet extended out past either of those areas. We hadn't gone really too far past Berwyn or too far past Woodridge. It was all kind of in the middle there. So with all of that, obviously we want to offer our condolences to his family, his friends, his loved ones. I know that there was always kind of that hope that maybe he had just kind of left on his own accord. So to have to tell a family that their loved one is gone is a feeling that Jacob and I know all too well. You almost feel like you're taking every bit of hope away from that person that their loved one's ever going to pull back into the driveway. But at the same time, his family now gets to lay him to rest properly. So with that being said, obviously, we're going to kind of keep track of, the investigative process and see where everything heads and see, if it's determined, the cause of his vehicle going in the water, what that gets determined, accident, foul play. Unfortunately, even self-harm is always in place and, in these circumstances. So we're going to watch out for that and again, just offer our condolences to his family and loved ones.
With all of that, every time somebody gets brought home, it's either us, somebody else, law enforcement, just everything in a whole, we learn from that. Hiep was 30 minutes to 45 minutes away from where he was last supposed to be at. What happened, we don't know, but it just goes to show you that nothing is out of the question. So when you see and we say, hey, we're searching this lake, everything's a possibility around that. I just want you guys to know that whatever we do, we try to do our best at. And it is a miracle and amazing that Hiep's been brought home just weeks after our solved case. So I would like to take a moment of silence for Hiep. And what I would like from you guys is to put some hearts in there for their family, for their loved ones that's going to be, we all have big hearts here and at ChaosDivers, and I know you guys will do that for me. So thank you. And let's give it a 10-second moment of silence for Hiep, Lou. right, guys, thank you so much for your support. We're still not done. We still have a lot of work to do down here, and we're going to come back up into Chicago and work closely with Derek's Dive Recovery with some other cases. So with that being said, to the family of Hiep, we're sorry, and we're just glad he's been brought home. So you got anything else on that? All right, love each and every one of you. Keep diving. It's not worth it to stop. Thanks again for all your support.
Love you, bye.
I'll see you guys later.